right in front of you. You don't even really need to worry about aiming correctly right here. You just put the bottom reticle like right on my like knees and shit, just like with the whole thing planted over. But we don't even really need to worry about that. It's never an issue. With this, you want to put the bottom of your reticle like on their thighs and such and forth. It's still really easy shooting range. Back here is when it starts to get serious. I would guess this is between like 40 and 50 meters. At this distance, the place you want to put the bottom of your reticle, which is how we use our aiming and shit. No matter what your chose your reticle to be, you always have like a bottom to it, and that's our aiming guide. You probably know that because you've already been to a few line battles. But at this distance, you want to put the bottom of the reticle like on their waist, the chest area, such and forth. Go ahead and take aim at me. Put the bottom of your reticle on like my waist / chest. Prepare to fire. Fire. Yep. Exactly right. 60 meters. Alright, no one move around when I do this. I am going to change the speed. Never mind, I don't know how to do that, and I'm not going to waste time looking that up. Alright, so that's about like 50 meters. That's like a pretty average engagement distance. At that distance, we should be hitting like half or more of our shots and whatnot. Once you get beyond that, though, things start to get more difficult, and it gets way more important to know where to aim. So this distance right here, just about way out here, is about 100 meters. Well, this is more like 75/80 meters. You can barely see me. This is probably the most common firing distance. When I'm at this distance, you want to put the bottom of your reticle like on my upper / shoulders. Go ahead and present at me. Take aim. Prepare to fire. Fire. Yep, it's hard as fuck. We'll do this until you kill me, just so I can confirm the fucking distance for the most part. Tell me when they're reloaded.
Reloaded.
Take aim. Prepare to fire. Fire. Actually, okay. Maybe this isn't as far as I thought it would be. Put the bottom of your reticle like on my chest. Not so much my shoulders, but like my chest. Take aim when reloaded. Prepare to fire. Fire. Yeah, that's just hardcore for you, I get. A few shots were kind of close, so I'll step back a bit more. Take aim at me. Prepare to fire. Fire. See, this is the exact reason why I don't really like shooting practice all that much, and why I haven't really focused on it or done it much, because when it comes down to it, it's just RNG. It's very difficult to practice. It's kind of just up to the officers to know that. Really. Just kind of memorize the distances and reckon as you're given the command. We'll keep doing this until I'm dead. Fire it, Will. I'd say like bottom reticle on my upper chest / shoulder area. That's where you're almost hitting me.
I'm back.
Go ahead and spawn to the shooting practice area, Push. If you miss the first time, try to look closely and see where your shot lands. Because when it shoots up the dust after you miss, that is absolutely where your bullet went. So you'll know if you shot too high or too low. But don't rely on that too much, especially if it's right close by. Because it is RNG. It can hit anywhere within that reticle of yours.
Somebody should spawn.
The guys who just shot it are shooting way too low. Alright, how about this? Everyone hold your fire. Take aim, bottom of the reticle, on top of my shoulders. Like, exactly there. Take aim, prepare to fire. Fire. I think it's enough time wasted on this. You guys hit basically right on top of me. If there were a line there, you would have killed the people to my left and right. Moral of the story is, hardcore mode is full of RNG. Just try to memorize the distances, and that's basically all you can do. Stop firing.
Somebody hit grass.
Odie a while ago tried to tell me that shooting in this game is way more important than melee. That we shouldn't even really do melee at all, but I disagree wholeheartedly. When you have RNG like that. Right face. Forward march, break reloads, you don't need them. We're gonna do melee for a while and do a bit more like strategizing and whatnot. Since today is going to be our dedicated like training / skirmish day now. Alright, go ahead and halt here, and then right face. Make sure to keep your spacing. Alright, so we're gonna focus on duels this time, and I'm gonna go like way into crazy detail, trying to explain what we should do to improve, because we always need to improve. Always, there's always room for improvement. Even if we are basically, I would argue that we're like the 3rd or 4th best melee regiment at this point, judging our performance so far. But we haven't been that many line battles. Anyway, let's see here. King Gamer 5, T-Lex, Mavda, and actually no. T-Lex, you go to the right side. I want to keep it somewhat balanced, like the right side of the line, all the way over here. Left side, actually. I'm sorry, my right. Alright, everyone, you better run and left, join the British team on the melee practice area, and everyone, Anthony, spawn on the Prussian team in the melee practice area. Anything with a musket. British on the far side of the middle arena, and Prussian on the near side. We'll start with 1v1 for each. No, we'll do 2 1v1s for each person, just to give each person like 2 chances. And then we'll go to group fights, because when it comes down to it, group fights are the most important for winning. Alright, let's avoid the shooting for today because, like, we aren't just wasting time before an event. We're actually trying to get something done now. Who are we waiting on? Anthony, can you switch to the British team in the melee practice area? Come on, let's form a coherent line on the fence, fellas. Come on. To my left shoulder. Alright. So, it's as usual. On the next command, next person, go in there in 1v1. Go ahead now. Avoid the guy running through the middle. Alright, so I'm gonna repeat this again, because the more I repeat it, the more important it is, right guys? The most important thing to memorize and practice right in the state of hold fast melee when it comes to 1v1s and in general is good block timing. Because like I said so many times before, there's no restriction on when you can block. You can interrupt your attack at any time. At any time, you can just instantly block in a flash. It happens instantaneously. It is effective no matter what every time. So you just have to goddamn memorize when you're blocking and get good at reflexes to block exactly when they strike you. Alright, next pair. I wouldn't recommend it because, like, in group fighting it works, I suppose, but in 1v1s it doesn't really work as well. It's best if you just combine both. Blocking is just way more reliable when it comes down to it. Next pair, go.
What the?
I'm not sure where all the lag is coming from, especially since I'm, like, staring at the ping
No,
right
I'm lagging right now.
I know, but I just saw King Gamer, like, fucking explode.
I know,
Yeah.
I encourage you to have a win practice.
Could it be server side?
Maybe.
Yeah,
Alright.
I brought up for that. What the fuck?
There's a bit of lag right now. Just try to deal with it. Shit happens. We do attend a few huge events, so lag is a factor you will sometimes have to deal with. Go back. I'm gonna talk some more and bore your ears out. So, I'm gonna repeat this again, because it is important. The only time you should ever side block is when facing someone with a sword. I'm pretty sure Mavda only did because he was lagging. But just remember that blocking up and down is all you need to do like 80% of the time. Go ahead, next pair, go. Alright, I'm not going to comment on that because Traction Grad has 200 ping right now.
I mean, I normally have 200 ping and do better, but now I'm feeling it for some reason.
Yeah, it must be something with the servers. I have no idea what's going on. Go ahead, next pair, go. Alright, so here's my recommendation. If you want, like, if you aren't confident in, like, your Twitch blocking, like, blocking at the last second, this is what they used to teach us in NW, and how we became, like, one of the best melee regiments ever. In the Moscow Grand, under Glorious Odie. Always go in with a block. Specifically, always go in with an up block. Don't charge in, like, attacking or anything unless you're really ballsy and know what you're doing. And don't even, especially never go in, like, with no stance at all, because then you're leaving yourself completely useless. Always charge into the fight with an up block. And of course, change to a down block if they attack you down there. But the reason for that is because the up block is the most potent attack the enemy can deliver to you. It's the longest ranged one. It's arguably like the easiest to control one. And also, it just delivers the most momentum when you do it. Because like you saw there, well, that was a down block. But in like most cases, there's a term in NW called foot lancing. It's when like everybody goes in with the fucking up block and they just do nothing but attack instant like they're a bunch of lancers. That is what most regiments do, even in holdfast. So if you go in with an up block, there's a really good chance you will block them and then you will have the upper hand. Because most people, after they like whiff their first attack, are pretty open to a counterattack. Alright, next pair, go.
Yeah, it's still 6 inch for me to ask him.
Alright, I'm gonna comment on something else too. I'm not exactly sure if this is 100% true or not, but I know for sure it was true in NW. The down attack has less range but goes faster, and the up attack goes slower but has better range. So just like remember that, I'm pretty sure it's true in holdfast. It's like when you're in their face, you want to down attack a lot, or you want to up attack and do like a spit on them or some shit. But when you're like charging directly into it, you should either be up blocking or up attacking. You should only foot lance if you're really, really confident in like your blocking ability, because you will have to like twitch block if you don't really know what you're doing. Next pair, duel. We have 2 more duels to go through, including this one.
Oh, what the?
God
Every
damn.
time. It's magic.
What the?
Look at this.
Attack each other,
Alright.
come on.
Okay, so
I think they're both scared
okay,
to
wait,
attack
think
each other
it.
because of the
Stand there
lag.
and stop me. Try to go there and stop me.
It's the magic man.
I'm not gonna block. Just try to stop me. Like, what the fuck is going on? No, just try to stop me.
Don't do this.
Alright, just keep fighting, please.
Do I have to just
I'm not
hit you with
even
my
hitting him.
fists?
Look at this.
Because I'm not there anymore for some reason.
Yeah, you.
There.
You also hit in the.
I'm hitting you.
Okay, you are.
There we
Alright.
go.
That's the end of the duel. Alright. I'm gonna talk about some advanced melee tactics now. Mubda, come back out here. Face
Cole
me.
apparently teleporting.
Yeah.
So, like a lot of our more better melee fighters, like T-Lex, you better run, and Posh already knows. Like the way to like mix someone up and like fuck with them. I can't really do it because I have a sword.
Want me to do it?
Yeah. Volunteer between those three I just named. I'll have to go back.
Oh, come on, why?
Alright. So the greatest way to mix someone up if they're like blocking you and just fighting you normally is to do what we like to call the spin. Demonstrate a spin for us, Posh. That's not a spin, you just
You
attack.
just ran at him.
Can't do it now.
Could I do the spin?
Posh, go back. Posh, go back.
I can't. I'm so good at it, but I can't do it now.
Alright, T-Lex is doing. So like, alright, you can stop now. The greatest thing that like mixes people up about this is that it doesn't really look like you're gonna hit it, and especially if they're not paying much attention, it sort of looks like it may not hit you, and then they kind of just like turn into you and get it. This is also good for like going around someone's block. So like if they're just like getting in your face and blocking you, which is the right thing to do, the way to go about that is to do a spin. If you spin correct, make sure you turn your mouse sensitivity up as high as you can, by the way, to get used to this. You can outmaneuver them, confuse them, go around them, and kill them. T-Lex, go ahead and try to spin around my block. Alright, let's stop here. Like, when this is happening, when someone is blocking towards you, your biggest objective when you're spinning and doing that is to get around them. You, like, when you are, like, fighting is like a dance. When you're 1v1ing someone, you're fucking dancing with them, dude. And both of you have one objective in mind. You want to get behind the other guy. If you get behind the other guy, they can't block you, they can't hit back at you, etc. You want to always be going for the sides at all times. So let's try that again. Go ahead. Try to, like, spin and go around me.
Yeah.
There you go. That's what you sort of want to do at all times. It's something you want to practice a lot. Let me respawn over there. Alright, next pair go, and that'll be our last duel for today. Before we move on to group fighting.
I'm depressed. I'm so good at
Alright,
spin, but I
alright.
couldn't do it.
Yeah, it's lucky for me.
Oh, I only spin.
I mean, like,
I
the
spun
most,
before it did
I
extra
spin
damage.
pretty
In
I
my
always
opinion, like,
spin.
the most reliable way to beat someone is to go over the block, make them whiff their first attack, and then spin on them and kill them. That's what I usually do to get lots of kills. And of course, if they look
I
like
do
they're
that, but
complete
don't
and utter
block.
fucking idiots, you can just spin on them right away. That's how, like,
No,
spinners get so many kills.
I did the spin before, like, it even gave more damage. I just really like spinning.
Yeah, it's a really safe move, especially if the enemy's bad. Alright, once we both form, we're gonna move to group fighting. Alright, so when I give the order, all 4 people on both sides charge and attack the others. Now, I'm gonna do what Odie did. If you hear me say freeze, stop where you are, with your attack gun here if you're gonna do it. Most of you probably know
Yay.
this already. Just freeze where you are, with your attack where it is, and don't kill the other person in front of you. Because today is training day. I'm gonna go over Alright, charge.
Grax, make sure you call people stupid.
Next day, dude.
Going with bluff.
Alright, freeze. Freeze now. Alright, so what the Prussians are doing here is really, really good. They're sticking together as a coordinated unit. Who is this? Who is this? Don't stab me.
Big smart.
Who is it?
It's Anthony.
Alright, so I know you haven't really been to many events lately, Anthony, but like we've been really codifying how we do group fighting and stuff. So like when you're in a group charge like this, what you want to do is stick with your allies at all times. At this point in the fight, you are going to want to completely 180 and turn around and run away and rejoin your friends. Don't do it now. Go back to where you were. But like if you're ever in this situation, do not like do what like the 25 FK would tell the people to do and like try to run into them and be a hero and get them to team. It's not worth it. You're going to die. You can't cover 4 angles at once. So you always want to rejoin your allies. Otherwise, this is pretty solid plays right here. Keep the spacing a bit tighter, but like don't be so close where you're gonna team kill each other. All right, go ahead and go. Resume.
Yeah.
Don't forget to block though.
Ow.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh god.
What the?
All right, that was really solid performance. Go ahead and reform. So like while I say you want to stick with your allies at all times, sometimes opportunities present themselves where the enemy is really focused. You see a lot of fresh, tasty fucking morsels of backs facing you, and they have no idea you're there. Take that right away. The other part of group fighting that helps you win are scummy fucking attacks. If you can get a backstab and get away with it, go ahead, but be careful to block. All right, go ahead and charge again.
Out, Grex.
All right, well you're outnumbered. Go for it. Keep going.
One thing I should say, maybe you should talk about how you can cancel attack with a block.
Oh, yeah, it's
Yeah, like I said, you can block at any time, which helps to
What?
feint, which can help mix people up.
I'm gonna do this back.
Have a lion here.
All right, I'm gonna chalk that up to lag because I can't really see any other way to explain that.
Yeah.
Now I've been team cold
I just
twice.
tried to run away and join my allies, and then I got stabbed in the back.
Stalin, join the Prussian team, please. While Posh is away. Go ahead and form up again. We'll do one more charge and then we'll move on. We'll do 2 more charges, sure. Then move on to skirmishes. So yeah, as Posh said, I didn't really do it that often because I find it's kind of clunky and hold fast. But you can block at any time. That includes interrupting your attack at the last minute so it doesn't execute. Sometimes it can be nifty to like mix somebody up
Yeah.
and like make them think you're going for an attack that you're not going to. Because in the end, if you're facing someone who's good and knows how to fight, the greatest thing are mix-ups. You can spin around them, you can feint and try to like juke them out of a block that they're gonna do, etc., etc. But anyway, let's move on back to group fighting. All right, Stalin, we're doing freezes. Be ready to
Alright.
freeze if I tell you to.
Yep.
Charge.
I'm back.
All right, freeze. All right, it happened a bit late there, but what I meant to say was, all right. My point kind of fell off because it didn't freeze right away, but Posh, go back. What are you doing?
Oh.
But anyway, this is really chaotic right here, and you want to avoid this as possible. And the reason why is that, like, I'm sure you guys are really confident in your ability, and I'm confident in you too. But if this were an enemy line, you don't know where they are. What if we're fighting the 63E right now? You are all really, really split up. Well, I mean, the Prussians are doing pretty good, but like for a bit there, everyone was split up. You want to always keep your eyes on your allies. In melee, the second best thing besides reflexes is just being observant. So you always want to like go back to your guys, because right now what's going to happen is there's going to be a bunch of 1v1s and even fight, and that's unreliable. We always want to stack the odds. But anyway, go ahead and resume now. That was good shit from that guard. Alright,
You could have spun on him.
I'm gonna comment on the last few moments of that fight. What Stalin did was really, really risky. Don't take that example. You should have
What?
turned around and rejoined your allies. You fought 2 guys alone.
Well, I thought they were all dead by that point because I saw 2 of them die.
I mean, they were right in front of you, man. But anyway, the thing is there, you don't want to take risks because you don't know who you're fighting. You can't see their name. If you can tell that the enemy is like obviously a private and shit, then maybe, yeah, go for the 1v1. But every other time, you want to turn away. What the guard did there, who is this guy right here? Rogue Commander, right? What he did there was amazing. He turned away from his 1v1 and went and backstabbed a guy and instantly turned the fight around in his favor. You want to look out for those moments at all times because he turned around the fight there, even if he wound up losing in the end. Alright. Alright, Stalin. I'll just join the British team.
I
Hold on.
won that one, but okay.
Oh yeah, he won. Alright, once I get over there, we'll charge again. Alright, this last charge, I'm not going to do any freezes. Just one last good rumble, and then we'll move on to skirmishes for today. Prepare to charge. Charge.
Are you ready to rumble?
Y'all need some paprika?
Oh my god.
This is
Alright,
what
so-
happens
Love, you're
when you have
teleporting.
Drax on your team.
Alright, that was a perfect illustration of the footland. What I did to Telex there. Just like a fucking quick up jab. But anyway, respawn at the promotion area and the Prussian as your usual classes.
Big Nimba, I saw you pull out your point your gun at him.
It's probably just an accident.
No, he pointed his gun at somebody, so I shot him in the back.
Oh.
That's why I said.
All right, go ahead and form a line to my right here. All right, so any
Not
comments or
inside of
questions
me.
from anyone here about melee and shooting and whatnot?
Ping is a factor.
Yeah, ping is the most effective tool in your arsenal. Anyway, who's all right? So we're gonna do skirmishes now. I'd like to remind you again, leading and then doing well. That is executing the commands. You know, like we at first we weren't really like this, but we have changed. We're now more like this after Odie kind of opened my eyes a bit. We need to make sure our commands are universal across the line. If you're commanding an officer at any time during your time, you need to be using the same commands that I use, that Stalin uses, that everyone uses. So what I mean by that is flanks and wings, and make sure, like, if I say right flank, you don't flank then. You wait till I say march, etc. You need to make sure you remember those commands and use them well if you lead today. Now I'd like to remind you again, you will get double the promotion marks if you use commands correctly and lead well today, if you volunteer. So I'm going to open it up. Type I into the chat if you'd like to lead. NCOs need not apply. All right. So we'll do 2 best of 4s. No, first of 4s. That's what I mean to say. And let's see here. We'll have King Gamer, Posh lead for the first round of them, and then You Better Run and Traction Grad lead for the second round of them. All right. So let's see here. What did I say at first? Posh and King Gamer first, right?
Yep.
All right. Go ahead and form to my left and right, both of you.
Alright.
We're gonna draft people dodgeball style. All right. Posh, number between 1 and 10.
5.
King Gamer.
7.
You both. I said 6.
I get it. I said it first.
All right. We'll do this again. Number between 1 and 10.
5.
3.
King Gamer. All right. Posh, go first.
T-Lex.
Swear to God, if the number was 6.
Go ahead, King Gamer.
Stalin.
Thanks, mate.
Row command.
Muv.
Muvda.
Really?
Well. Okay.
He was just picked.
You better run. Okay. You come.
He was
Anthony?
just picked.
Oh yeah, his big meatball.
All right. Wait a minute. Do we have
Yeah, this
uneven
year.
teams?
Wait,
That's
what?
right. We do.
Yeah.
Oh, that means I have to
Drax,
fall
you
in.
have to
So
go.
I guess
Oh!
I
Great.
forgot about that. All right. So
Yeah, T-Rex and Raw.
I guess I am on King Gamer's team. King Gamer's team will be going French
British.
every map. Oh,
Alright.
you want to go French, Posh?
No, I'll go British.
So King Gamers will go French when possible, and Posh's will go French or Prussian if possible. All right, Mavda, please. I'm gonna change my.
Oh, I was randomly shaking my mouse and I shot.
Wait,
So it's
so
gonna
I'm
be-
France or Prussia?
No, Posh, you're. Wait,
British.
You
I
said
think-
both of us were French.
I'll go British. I'll go British.
Posh's team go British. Other guys go French or Prussian, whatever possible.
Alright, Prussian it is.
Remember what team you're on.
Everybody go Grenadier or Infantry if you're on Prussian.
I think I should turn on here.
Except for the leaders. They go
Oh, I
Guard.
love the lag.
Big
I'll move everybody on King
You
Game.
will be one of my strongest players now.
Alright, form
Wait,
up.
which team is Posh on?
British.
What team is Anthony on?
I guess you'll know. Teams are uneven.
You use the Discord.
Form up on here. This ain't everyone.
Anybody you want in the back of the line?
I'll choose that when we get to it.
Okay.
We're gonna kill him dead, okay?
Yep.
Well,
Whoops.
I think we're resetting the map anyways. This is too large of a map.
alright, I guess I'm going guard. Well, I want to go officer, but okay.
chose the wrong map.
That's fine. We still gonna win. Aight, form up on me. Is this everyone?
Yep.
I want road commander.
Got it.
Nice
Remember,
pants,
you
Tula.
can fire as well. Big design factor.
I'm gonna inspect
keep
your boots
forgetting
now,
that
see if they're
whenever I do.
shiny. Good. Bad. Good. Bad. Autobots are all out. Forward march.
We got a little bit of a gap right now.
Tell me if you see what direction they're heading. Right wing march. Okay.
That's good.
Who stopped back there?
Oh, it's just that track has a little bit of lag, so I keep getting stalled on him. It's fine.
Reform. Alright, halt. Left face. Form up.
Try and move up the hill for a strategic position.
Alright, I see him right in front of us. Hold up. Just gonna let
Do you
them
mean
move
by
up in
right
the
in
open.
front of us?
Well, they're just kind of in front of us right now. They're at the rocks. I'm just looking at them. I'm gonna wait for them to get out in the open. They don't know we're here. Oh, they're just sitting there. Alright, form up on my right. Half man spacing.
Aye.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, great.
Raz, you're about to take some
So-
shots.
So sorry that we're restarting, but I had to kill Anthony
I saw
off the
that.
bat. No, him and Muv both got onto the cannon, and then Muv shot it, and he got out, so Anthony was stuck on it.
Sounds nice.
Yeah. Anyway,
Get out. Alright, fellas, form up on me. Form up over here. Road commander in the back.
No.
Alright, so just a reminder, whenever we get into, whenever we're shooting, make sure we got half man. We're gonna go to the right this time. So we're gonna try to take the hill in front of us, but we're gonna go out in the open. They might just try to shoot us, so we're gonna right wing march in a little bit.
Right.
Oh,
Okay,
great.
this is an epic gamer moment.
King Gamer couldn't spawn.
That's your problem. Come up on me.
One day we'll actually play around.
And just remember that friendly fire's on in man. Everybody here?
Nope.
Just
Oh, okay.
Is Anthony even the leader?
Nope.
Alright. Forward march. Right wing march. Form up on my right. Actually, no, forward march.
They see us, Justina.
Halt here. Left face. Forward march. Halt. Reform. Left face. Forward march. Halt here. Reform. Aim at them and move up a little bit. Move up on my right. Ready, anchor.
Aim for their knee.
Kill 'em. Alright, back up, back up, back up. Form on my right. Left face. Forward march. Halt here. Fire. Back up. Keep reloading while backing up. Halt here. Left face. Forward march.
They're moving out.
Halt here. Yes, I see. Forward march. Halt here. Ready and fire. Back up. Charge, charge, charge.
Mm.
Watch it, you two are split up. Nice, Ben. Nice. Nice.
Oh god.
1v1. Sit. Oh.
Good try.
It was Grax.
Die Preußen haben den Sieg
But,
errungen.
I mean, it was T-Lex. T-Lex
Yeah.
easily beats Grax. Just unlucky.
Yeah. Do they have a one-person advantage or no?
No.
Dang.
5-5 each.
And Grax won
We're gonna far up on the left. Alright, far up on me. Excellent. I can't tell if he's in or not. Is he just standing there on your screen? Nope.
Everyone say aye.
No, we don't need to. Only the leaders need.
You don't need to.
Don't worry, I said it 3 times anyway.
Don't do it.
Yeah, it just messes up the NCOs.
Alright, forward march. Right wing march. They're on the other side. Right flank march. Reform.
Column.
Yep. Sorry. Right wing march. Right flank march. Reform left. Right wing march. Halt here and fire at will. Take your shot. Right, back up, back up. Hold here.
We could go right if we want.
Yeah. Right. Forward march. Left wing march. Hold here on my right. Fire. Back up, back up, back up, back up.
Turn around.
Back up. You just fired out of line. Back up on me. Reform.
You gotta tell us to break
Yeah.
reloads specifically.
Alright. Break reloads, forward march. Hold here. Get your reloads.
What you could have is, since track is so laggy, no offense, is have him bait shots and then we just fire.
Sure.
he's
It's
that
not a
lag.
bad idea.
Forward march.
They're behind us.
I know. Left wing march. Right flank march. Reform left. Forward march. Left flank march. Reform right. Left flank march. Reform right. Halt and forward right. Hold on. Left face. Forward march. You guys see him? Or no?
Yeah, they're on our right.
Left wing march. Right flank march. No, halt here, halt here. Throw up on my right. Ready, aim.
Fire out of line.
Half man spacing. Get those shots in, get those shots in. Left face. Forward march.
Oh, was that me?
Left flank march.
If it was me, on my screen I was right in the line.
Left flank.
No, it wasn't. It was someone on
March.
their team.
This is wall. Forward march. Right flank march. Reform left.
We should just charge.
Right flank march. Reform left.
No, yeah.
Halt here, get your reloads. Left flank, break reloads, left. Left wing march. Left flank march. Reform right. Right flank march. Reform left. Here, get your reloads. Break reloads, left face, forward march. Right flank march. Charge.
No line.
Yeah, oh well.
GG.
Die Preußen haben den Sieg
Okay,
errungen.
sorry about the original FOL, but honestly, he told us to hold. He told us to hold and form to his right. We all did. We all presented, and then he teleported. At the end
Rip.
there, yes, that was FOL, and
That's
we
fine.
we yelled at him for that. So
Darn it, I don't know what to do. Alright. Throw up on me.
Enemy spot.
They're just hitting their shots. We would probably be winning if we were hitting our shots. It's RNG.
Ah, there you go.
Is
I mean,
he?
last round it wasn't much about that.
I mean,
We were
kinda,
kind
a
of in a
little.
bad position. We were out in the open with nowhere to reload.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing
All right.
What
you, just
am I leaving?
I didn't
Hold
think
on.
you'd show up there.
Wait,
I
what's
guess
happening?
you're switching teams. You're switching teams.
Why would we switch discords?
I don't know.
Oh, because the rounds are over.
Reform. Alright, we got this, boys. We're gonna win.
Woohoo.
I've beat you better run before. We can do it again.
Playing against you better run.
Two squeakers
Remember to go.
playing
British.
against each other. Let's get it. Alright, form up on me. Alright, we all here. Is King Gamer in our Discord?
Yep.
Yep.
They're missing one person. Oh, no. Forward march.
Go around them.
I know what I'm doing. Right wing march. 4 up on my right. Hold here. Take your. Let's go! Alright, break reloads. Left face, forward march. Left wing march.
They
Left
still
leg
got
march.
shot.
Reform right. Left flank march. Reform right. Left flank march. Reform right. Left flank march. Fall up on my right and get your reload. Make sure you're in cover.
Yeah, coming.
Right here.
Yep,
Great.
we're gonna get our reloads. Forward march.
Head clear.
Get your shots. Shoot him, shoot him.
We're not aligned. We can't shoot.
No, yeah, he is. He
Right,
teleported.
you're just behind.
Somebody take.
Reform behind the ridge. Get your reloads in. Alright, left face. Advance. And
You
sorry
like
if I
it.
lag too much.
They're moving.
Let
up.
Rogue take command.
Alright, Rogue.
Okay, just follow me. I'm at the front right now.
I'll go in the back because I'm too
Left
laggy.
face. Left flank. March. Yep, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Reform over the hill.
We're just showing our magical abilities.
Yeah.
Completely normal. They're heading straight for us.
We just have to kind
Yep.
of avoid melee
Right
combat.
wing, march. Reform.
They're right to your right.
Left
They're
flank,
from the
march.
ground. They're presenting.
Reform.
Bloody hell.
Right wing, march. Move to me to my right.
Don't
Take
shoot.
aim and
Don't shoot.
fire.
You're not online. Now you can.
Go down to the hill to my right while you're getting your reload. right face. Forward march. Left wing march. Left flank march.
No.
Charge.
We're not on rip.
Whoa.
I totally blocked that. Okay.
Oh, teleportation.
Ah!
Right in the
Die
back.
Preußen haben den Sieg errungen.
Go around, guys. Both leaders died so early. That was horrible. Very sad.
Well. Oh well. They were just in a straight line in front of us, and I sniped cracks. We just had to get like 1 or 2 more kills.
Oh, shit.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Don't worry.
I know.
The reason I gave up command. It wasn't working out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's all
I mean,
just
Mob's
continue
from
to grab to
Vietnam,
get in
so he
here,
has an excuse. Farm up over here. I'm on the.
Well done, lad. For King George! Huzzah! Silence, men!
Are we waiting on someone or no?
That's mutiny, sir!
Quit
Yeah, we're waiting on the King Gaming.
Okay, I finally spawned.
We're waiting on you. Nah, you're good.
Not my fault my magic doesn't want to work.
Come on.
God save the king! For God and
Now we're
glory!
Alright.
For God and glory!
They still don't have 2 people, Chris and Love. It's cool.
I can see you on the other ridge over there.
Rex has 3,000 ping.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I almost killed you. Shoot. Forward
Go
march. Said forward march.
It's just being a little laggy.
Left wing march. Sure, yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
that's why I generally ended up moving to the back.
Why didn't you think I was in the very back?
They not see us.
Stay here, stay here.
We could
Don't move
honestly
up, don't
just
move
head
up.
glitch.
Put your guns away. I'll lay here.
What? The button is not.
Put your gun away and crouch.
I'm trying. I'm
What
pressing
are
all
you
the
doing?
buttons. Something is broke. I'm just gonna move down there. Oh, there we go. The gun's gone. I did it.
Hold on, I'm gonna try to get him to shoot at me. Okay, pull out your guns. Stand up. Hello?
Yeah, if it let me get my gun.
Forward march, shoot at them. Back
Oh,
up,
that
get
was
your
a
reload.
lot, but
Back up, get your reload. Back up, back up.
Yeah, my guy doesn't want to pull out his gun anymore.
Okay.
There we go, my fucking gun.
Alright, we're
Do
gonna
that
do a
again,
little. We're
just
gonna
so
do
you
a
know.
little switcheroo on. Oh wait, no. Forward march, forward march. Ready and fire. Back up. Get your reloads.
Oh, here they come.
Reloads right. Shoot at them when you have your reload. Wait for them to get in line.
Oh.
What? They're literally just shooting out of line.
Okay.
Jeez.
Right face. Break reload, forward march. Right flank march. Oh, we're not aligned.
Whoa.
We've only got 5 on a team. I feel like it kind of works to only have 2 people to form a line. Just because of the
Die Preußen haben den Sieg errungen.
Grax just throws the peasants at you before he goes in. To
Well, I was
weaken
just
you.
waiting for them to get in the line. Then I was gonna shoot at them, but then no. One guy and the other guy's running up to the line. And 2 of those guys were charging, but then one shot at you. Come up here. 2 laggy guys in the back.
That's why I'm waiting for everyone else to go up.
We're all up here.
Still hostile there.
Well, I'm not hostile. I just kind of raised my voice a little. You guys move up.
Wasn't sure if he was lagging or not.
Well, he's
Huh?
just standing there. Oh, there we go. Left wing march. Forward march.
Left wing guys.
Reform. Halt here. Form pump.
Which side?
Fire.
Aim for
Shoot him.
chest.
Shoot him. Alright, left face. Reloads, forward march. Left wing march.
Break reloads,
Break
guys.
reloads. So left wing march. Right wing march. I'm gonna go on the step and get our reloads. 4 pump on my right, get your reloads. Start moving up. Fire. Fall back. Fall back.
You have to be
Fall
in
back. Get your reloads. Forward mark. Fire at them. Fire at them. One in line. Okay. Keep firing. Keep firing.
This is gonna go well.
Grax again.
Die
I
Preußen
can't
haben
see,
den
even
Sieg
see what's
errungen.
happening.
They keep shooting when there's only 2 people in the line.
It might
Yep.
have just been due to lag.
It wasn't due to lag. It was what? It was you better run Grax and Anthony. They're not, and they keep doing it. They're gonna go to the right. Actually, form up over here. Where's our last guy?
Not in yet. Just wait.
You can go on without me, I'll catch up.
No, we're going. Did you restart your game or something?
I can if you want.
Well, are you
No.
spawning right now, or what are you doing?
Spawning.
Alright, just screw it. We're gonna go move.
Yep, you can go on. I don't care.
Forward march. Up. Right wing march. Left wing march.
Get to our left.
Reform. Right flank. March. Left face. Halt here.
No.
Grid.
Forward march. Get your shots. Get your shots. Back up, back up, get rid, back up.
Magic Man has arrived.
We're moving
Move
out.
back up, move back up. From my left. Fire at will.
I don't know if they have shots or not.
I don't think they do. Charge him. Charge, 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 charge.
Double teamed.
I'm sorry. God.
It's alright.
Hey, at least it was.
Die
a-
Preußen haben den Sieg errungen.
you wanna transfer command, that's fine.
Oh, I want to do it, but need to get practice. But lag.
Hey, I like how You Better Run is on the UK. I'm gonna bring everybody back up.
Hello.
What happened, Posh? What happened, Posh?
Paprika, you never give up. Come on.
Joke. Too good, dude. Too good.
That's kind of what happens in Last Dance. Generally.
You know, we're supposed to be fighting, and you just come up and stab me. What a monster. Right?
What a Mongol.
Anthony? No, that's only on Sundays. Get your dick out of my face.
Today is Sunday.
Today is Sunday.
Alright, fuck that.
I
Go to
actually
the
forgot
promotion
today's
area
Sunday.
and do
Yeah, but I have
ceremonies.
school tomorrow.
Wait, what?
I'm
did I
gonna
hear
assume
Mongol?
that today is not a good representation of leadership merit because it was so fucking laggy and so many people were just left completely paralyzed. But I have promised so far that we're gonna do all promotions on Sunday, and I have them all written as to who will get promoted today. A lot of people present and a few people not present will be getting promoted. Yeah, we're gonna cut it short today on that shit because it's just too fucking laggy to do anything. As it's been said like a million times, but what I saw was pretty good. You better run. You should only do like the flank spam stuff when they're about to shoot. It's kind of a waste of time if you do it while they're reloading. Like, typically the strategy you want to do is that like, okay, so when they're about to shoot, you right flank several times when they're opening fire. And then when they're reloading, you want to left flank towards them and like, get closer to them so you can get a good barrage and then shoot them while they're reloading. Like, flank closer to them while they're reloading and then like flank away and back really quick while they're shooting you. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
You just kind of do it at random. I saw Anthony like having a seizure. But anyway, as for promotions, the most exciting part of today, let's see here. Let's have Mavda, Traction Grad, You Better Run, Posh, Rogue Commander, and T-Lex form a line in front of me here. There's gonna be a lot of promotions today. All of you are getting promoted for one.
I think you
line.
meant a line, not a column.
Yeah, line. So Mavda is getting promoted from Gvard to Mlashio into Offizier. And you will be promoted with Königstiger, who I will talk to both of you separately about your new responsibilities as NCO. It's like, I don't want to like intimidate you, like how Odie said. And the way we do NCO in this regiment is going to be different than how most regiments do it, like I've said before. It's not going to be a raw leadership role. We're just kind of using it as one now so people can earn their way to officer rank.
Yeah!
It's just kind of be like it's like the part where like I know I can trust you, and you can do shit. You know what I mean? But anyway, Traction Grad's getting promoted from Radovoy to Musketeer. He's been here fucking forever, and he's now coming to events, so that's nice to know. You Better Run's getting promoted from Musketeer to your fighter. It's gonna be like another 10 events until he's to Gvar, and then he's NCO potential. Doing really good. Posh, you're getting up from your fighter to Gvar, which means you are now an NCO candidate as of like 5 events after that. So keep it going, man. And as for Rogue Commander and T-Lex, both of you have done really good as NCOs. T-Lex especially is just going up and out there. He's taken a lot of shit on him. I'm not sure what the word is right now because I'm kind of mad about the lag. And as for Rogue Commander, he's also doing really good. So we're just kind of move everything forward. Mavda and Königstiger will be our new Mlachie Unteroffiziers. Rogue Commander will be an Unteroffizier. And T-Lex will be promoted to Starship Unteroffizier, which translates to Junior Sergeant, Sergeant, and Senior Sergeant, respectively. As the rest of you, just keep on coming to events. You're getting tallied up, and you'll be closer and closer, etc., etc. This is all about just marks on paper right now. It's not so much about merit. Anyway, I'll make an announcement momentarily with all of your new ranks and such, and keep an eye on that. Other than that, good shit today. I think we have a 1v1 with the 63E next week. I'll double check again. And we are going to be hosting an event every Thursday now at our own server. So be sure to try to make it so we can represent and look cool. As for that, you're all dismissed. I'm
Literally
going
eating
to
spaghetti. Why you kill me?
have a staff.
I have to go, Grex.